everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It is Mandy here and I am the Bookish Artist, and I am coming to you, as I trip up my camera, I am coming to you with the most chaotic video that I've done in a while. I was working on this pen tonight and I decided, you know what? I think that I should post or like do a video of some of my process and my thinking. So I have this Conklin Yovo, I think it's Yovo, I don't know, it's a Conklin what do you call it, Conklin number 6 nib. I don't know if it's Yovo or not, but I also have Asvine nibs because this is an Asvine V126. The other day I was looking at the Asvine vac filler that was rainbow and I was like, oh, it's so pretty, but I don't know if I like this metal, this part right here being metal and the rest of it just being a clear demonstrator. Like, it's pretty, it's fine, but I already don't love vac filler pens. However, I am going on a plane next weekend and I was like, vac fillers are supposed to be really good on planes for pressure reasons because it fully like vacuum seals. So I pulled out my vac fillers that I have and I am going to pick their inks, but then I also, oh, this comes with a little thing, but I also want to switch out the nib of this for a rainbow because I was like, that's what I really wanted, was just the rainbow nib. And I found on Amazon that you can get the Asvine nibs in the rainbow. And so I decided to do that instead, and I got a 3-pack, so I have 3 of them, the fine, an extra fine, and a medium. I really love the Asvine nibs. I don't know why I love them so much, but I do, and I'm just looking really quick. The tines look really great. They always do. They are always like, I have never had an Asvine nib that comes out not writing smooth, which is so funny because some of my more expensive pens I have. It's interesting, but I really love the Asvines. I think that they're such a great pen for the price, and I don't feel bad about, you know, if I were to lose one or if, you know, they confiscate them, I would be a little sad, but not like end of the world. So I'm going to use the medium today for this, but Asvines are just like anything else. I am grabbing a paper towel because I did just clean this. And I've swapped the nib on this. The black one, the black demonstrator frost black, actually comes with black hardware. It comes with a black nib and the lid is black. So it comes with black. It's very, very black. Ooh, see? Like there was ink in there, so I'm gonna have to clean that more. I didn't realize that. Oh yeah, there's lots of ink in the grip section, so this is good. I love this. I don't know if all vac fillers are like this because I only have these and a vac R from, or whatever the vac is from Twisby, my kyanite one that I don't love. I don't love how it's not comfortable. I hate the grip section, and it's one I should just get rid of because I don't like it. But let's clean that out quick because I'm here. Like I said, I was just gonna do this, but my husband's got my boys and they're watching a movie, so I thought, oh, I could just film because this is something I do quite often. I just fiddle with my pens and come up with new things to do with them. Oh, oops, see, and parts come off and I get messy. It's very, very messy. Fountain pen loving is very messy, but I enjoy it so much. Oh man. Okay, so I got that nib out. I definitely think that I'm probably gonna have to clean that out some more. So I have so many pens that I need to clean tomorrow since I am trying to get my pens down to 12 pens. Well, not including these. I think is this the same size as this? Yeah, okay. So it's really nice that they included this little, like, I don't know, it looks like a donut. I don't know what they call that thing. Boop, as I'm throwing it, but they included that, so it'll be nice because I think those are called O-rings, but I know that my Opuses have those, so that will be nice to have a couple extra ones. And so it sometimes takes a little bit right here at the end to twist that in, because it, like, they have these little like rubber bands so that they don't leak. So, and then it's a tight fit. So I just make sure, but I also need to make sure that I didn't disalign the nib, and I did not. Okay, perfect. So that won't be coming out of there for a while. Don't want to ruin the nib. But okay, so I've got that one done. And this one I will ink up here. I'm going to ink them all up. I'm chaotic. And I have a couple that I want to ink up, and I want to look at some swatches first. So I will be swatching too. But look at that. That's really pretty. Oh my gosh. I love that. I love these like colored nibs. They make me so happy. I ordered some from Heinz Pen Co. that I am so excited about swapping out some of my Yovo nibs. But look at that. I think that looks really, really, really pretty. Now I'm like, do I put them in other ones? No, I thought it would look good with the black because it's all one color. With the gold, I don't know if it would look really good, but I like that. That's really, really nice. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'll leave links for Amazon, so because they're kind of tricky to find. I will leave links in the description so you can see that. So I have this one, and I'm gonna leave my blue nib alone. My blue nib is a fine. I want to have a few different nibs. So that's, my blue one is a fine. This one's a medium. This is an extra fine. And this one's already inked up. So this is also an extra fine. This is inked up with, so I want to have that on, oof, I'm making a mess. Yay, Mandy. That's what I do. I want to ink this one up, or I wanted to ink one up with something that goes, I want to ink them up with something that goes with this. This is Birmingham Pemco's Chlorophyll. I'm really digging my Birmingham Penco inks lately. And so I'm going to put this on there. It's so funny because I went through a phase where I was like, they all look the same. And then I think it was just the paper I was using because they look so different now. But yeah, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that alone. So that one is the extra fine. I actually think I lied. I am changing something. I remembered. So this one I wanted to change to a stub nib. And so this one actually still has ink in it. So this is going to be fun and messy. But this one has Van Diemen's Swan Lake in it. The Van Diemen's Aquar Swan Lake. I love this. This is my this is like the Mahjong M1800 or 800. And I'm going to pull that nib out maybe. Yeah, I got it out. Because I want that stub. Because this is a gold spot stub that I put in there. And then I was going to put in, I was just going to slip this Conklin one that I had. And I have a whole video where I show you how I do these things. But the nib housing unit is in there. And then I just line it back up and throw it in. But this is a broad, so I thought that would still be okay with this Van Diemen's. I don't know how much more ink I have in here for the Van Diemen's, because I know, oh yeah, I have quite a bit. Shake it up, get it a little bit going. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, this broad works really well. Yeah. Okay, awesome. So that one is swapped. That's as simple as that is. I swapped that. And then I'm going to do that same thing. I hope you can't hear my son giggling really hard, because then he coughs, because he's got, we think he has reactive airway. But this is a Gold Spot stub. It's a 1.1. Gold Spot has Yovo nibs that just have the G on there. I buy them every once in a while because I really like them. So this fine is actually coming out of here. Or do I want, yeah, this fine is actually coming out of here. Okay, so I have a little like grippy that came with a set of nibs I bought, and sometimes I need that. Oh yeah. And it's probably a good thing that I pulled it out. I haven't used this pen in months and I had it cleaned out, but look at that. Look at that. See, and like you can clean your pens. I flushed it really nice. You can clean your pens as nice as you want. I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm like, you have to take the pen apart. Maybe some pens aren't meant to be taken apart, but I feel like you have to take them apart. And so then I'll leave that there. And I have a little box that I put them in. I want to just make sure the feed is clean too, because that was like a red ink. I don't know what I had in this last. But definitely a pinky red. Ooh, yeah. So, there. It was a very pretty red, or pink, or whatever it was. Very pretty. Then I just make sure that I line this up. I make sure that this is lined up back here, and the feed lands up right there. And then I hold them together with my fingers. I find this little groove that's flat, because this is flat on the back here. And then I just slip her on in. And sometimes I don't get it in right, like that. And this was a little bit too far back, so I have to do it again. Maybe talking while you're doing this is not a good thing, Mandy. Okay, there. And now it's got a stub nib. Yay. I'm just double checking that it's in. Yeah, it's in. Probably shouldn't have done that. I just put pressure on here, like straight down. I'm not very smart sometimes. But I really like, I don't know if this is all Jovo's nibs for stub, because this is the only one I have in the Jovos. I love that it's rounded on the stub. I don't know if you can see that, because I find that this stub writes so much smoother than my TWSBI stubs. I know a lot of people really love TWSBI stubs. I hate it because it's like just straight across. I don't know. I guess hate is a strong word. When I say hate, I'm just figuratively using the word hate, but I don't love it. So there's that. Okay. So I want them to match BPC chlorophyll. Okay. So I've got a stub. I've got a stub. I've got my black one. I do think, so here's the thing. My black one, I do think I'm going to do Rainbow's End, because Rainbow Nib, and I've wanted to use this again. It's this beautiful purple with shimmery pink chameleon from Diamine's Ink Vent. I think from 2023, but I'm not sure yet completely, because I do have a whole bunch of inks here. And so because I am just color exploring, I'm not going to like spend a long time. I'm not going to do like fancy swatches. This is just what I'm doing to try to figure out what colors I want in each of these pens. And so I am literally I'm not even taking out my dip pen. I am just writing this in my BPC pen, Sailor Ink, number 241, just trying to figure out what colors I want. So I'm not like doing like a huge exploration like video for you. I'm just kind of showing you my process. So that's like, I'm not sure if I want to like be matchy-matchy with my pens, but I have been in a really big blue mood lately. So everything blue just is like, I don't know what's going on. I wonder if there's other people who go through this. Like, is this something that is normal? Do you go through like phases where you like colors that aren't a normal thing for you? Because blue has never been a color that I love, but I have been all about the blue pens, all about the blue ink. I don't know, it's really weird. I've also been in this like huge brown kick, and I just don't know what's going on with me. It just feels really weird. And yeah, so this one is Birmingham Penco's Kraken's Wake. I got it a few months ago, and I don't even know if I swatched it, to be perfectly honest. It just looked so pretty online, but that's the one thing about Birmingham Pen is like you can never trust the pictures that they have on their website. You always have to either just hope for the best or look online somewhere else, because their pictures, and while beautiful, just I don't feel like ever represent their ink very well, because it does some weird things when it dries, and then maybe you can't capture it on camera as well. But I have really been enjoying their inks lately. Okay, is that all my blues? I think no. Oh, I have like a purple here. This has shimmer. This one might be good in the blue pen since it has shimmer. It's a Robert Oster, and sometimes their shimmers are really, really, really like I can't even get all the shimmer off the bottom. This is Robert Oster's Violet Dreams. I don't know if the camera is shaking, but yeah, here we go. Okay, it is all off. Sometimes these bottles, I tell you what, I don't even know if I've swatched this because I just found it. I'm like, have I swatched Violet Dreams at all? I know I bought it a while ago. That looks a lot like Jane Eyre. A lot like Jane Eyre with shimmer. Oh my gosh. That makes me laugh. If you are a subscriber and you've been watching me play with inks lately, you would know that I have been adding different shimmers to Jane Eyre, and I'm like, here it is. Oh man. Sorry, I'm just laughing at myself. Don't mind me. Are you kidding me? I could have just gotten Violet Dreams. Oh yeah, no, I definitely haven't swatched this one. I think it just got lost in like a section of my inks samples. I've been doing a really good job of taking inventory of all the things I have right now. I bought a new what do you call it? A new cart for all of my inks. Now all of my inks are in one place. All of my samples are in one place. So I'm really trying to take stock of everything that I have. Ooh, that one got crusty. Whoops, better use this soon. This is Robert Oster's Chocolate. I don't even think, I have not even, oh my gosh, I haven't even swatched this one. That's so pretty. Or maybe I have swatched it, just not on this paper. This is like my cheap Kokuyo paper. So it may not look the exact same as my other papers. This is the Kokuyo paper. It comes in reams. I love this paper. It is, I've talked about it in other videos before, but it comes in a ream for like $13 for 500 pieces, and it is so fountain pen friendly, and it's an A5. So I have binders that I will 3-hole punch, and like it is very fountain pen friendly. You see those big swatches, but I will 6-hole punch this and put it in my like 6-hole binders, which I just love to do. Especially for like just taking notes, but I like pull it out, take notes on it. It's really great even with my sons because I don't feel bad if they're like pulling out this paper versus some of my other papers because they really like to do art with me, and it's just so much fun. Oh, I do like that. Oh, that is beautiful. How did I not know about that? And this is another, I have been obsessed with Kobe inks. This is another one. I know I've swatched this, but I haven't inked it up in a pen. This is 69 Kikusui Biotype. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's a nice color. It does remind me of like the new one that I got, the Akashi Museum Gold or Inaho, but this is definitely more green. But I think I'm just going to throw that one onto the side. I'm not going to use that one. That one's too close to, what do you call it? It's too close to the Akashi Museum Gold, and I just inked that up in a pen. So this is Kobe number 69. I do like that though. Obviously, since I like those, the Inaho and everything. But that's a really fun color. It's different. It is different, definitely. Should pull one of those out and show you. Maybe if I feel like it. Maybe I might do. I've been considering doing a video of like Inaho dupes because Akashi Museum Gold, Kobe's Akashi Museum Gold is pretty much Inaho, and I'm very excited because getting a hold of Inaho at this point is almost impossible. I did get a bottle sometime last year, like early on in the year, but I think I spent like $60 on it. I really wanted it though. And so I use it sparingly, and I'm like, I shouldn't have done it. It was one of those things where I did it. I had the money and I had saved up money, and I was like, why did I do this? Like when you have so many other options that are so much less expensive. but I really wanted it. And it is different. It is different than every other ink out there in that colorway. It's so pretty. And I love the like way it's like yellow and green and brown. And it's like, it has this warmness to it that this doesn't have. Even the Museum Gold just doesn't have this really pretty like warmness. I can't describe it, but man, but it's not worth buying a full bottle at $60. Don't do it. Don't do it. Unless you really, really, really want it. Yeah. Like, I guess I really, really wanted it. So I guess, who am I to say it? You know, I feel like I am learning to be, as much as I want to have fun with my pens, but I also want to be responsible. I'm not doing any kind of like no buy and that kind of stuff. I'm not buying into that because I don't want to buy into a trend. I want to, like, this is my journey. This is my kind of thing. And I don't have any problems with anybody else who needs to do what they need to do. But I also, like, this is my hobby. This is the thing that I absolutely love. And I am putting my mental, I don't even know what I'm saying. But I'm, like, this is where my energy goes. So I am just in a place where I am able to spend a little bit and not worry about it. But like that, not always, but I'm also sometimes irresponsible with my money. So do as I say, not as I do. All right. Or just do what you want to do. Do whatever you, I just don't want, I don't know. I was starting to feel really bad about like the fact that I want to buy more pens and I'm feeling things out and I'm not at the point where I want to slow down and only have, like, I don't have spreadsheets. Maybe I should, but I was starting to really feel really bad about my journey and myself. Like, I was like, oh man, I have 25 pens inked right now. Like, this is terrible. Like, everybody else has, like, how can some people have only like 6? I'm like, stop. You're comparing yourself and you're taking away your joy of your hobby. And you're only sharing because it's fun to share. And we're all different. We all have different needs. And I need to remember that because it's really, really tough when you're out here and everybody's like, I'm not buying anything. I'm doing no buy or very little buy or super, super tight. And I'm like, oh, well, maybe should I be? I'm not like putting myself in debt. I'm not hurting anyone. Like, my kids are loved and clothed. My bills are paid. I don't know. I just feel like I need to just like stop comparing my journey with other people's journeys. And maybe anyone else can really, I don't know. But I do know that like this is the thing I do. I don't go out and do other things. Like, where I'm at, we have to spend a lot of time indoors because it's, ooh, that mixed with that like Robert Oster chocolatey stuff. But yeah, we have to spend a lot of time indoors because we are freezing cold. I'm not big into like the winter sports and it's been so cold. And so my hobbies have always been indoor hobbies. And yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. Mostly just saying like, hey, if you don't feel the urge to do something somebody else is doing, don't worry about it. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. Maybe I'm trying to say that to myself because I just don't want to feel bad about my inks and my pens because I love them so much. All right, this is the last ink. This is an interesting palette that I have here. I could almost like ink up all my pens for the month with these. I will say that I am sticking to 12 pens to start with for the month, mostly because I want to clean out all my pens. I want to make sure that they're all in working order. And I want to make sure that I'm using what I have, but I know that I want to start this out this way at the beginning of the month because I know that I'll ink more pens and I'll know that I'll get more pens. So I want to do that. Oh, there we go. Yes. I haven't used this ink since I think November and I am hankering for it. It was one of my favorite inks last year. This is Age of Aurum by Ferris Wheel Press. And it worked fabulously in my Benu. So we're going to see how it works. I haven't used a shimmer ink in my talismans, or not my talisman. My talisman has been new. I haven't used them in my Asvines, but I really want a couple shimmers in my Asvines for my trip. So I'm so excited. My friends and I are getting together for a girls' weekend, and we are going to see, oh my gosh, I'm excited. We are going to see Sailor Moon live. And so I have been having some severe anxiety, like with travel, and I just didn't want to drive. So my husband had reward points, and so I'm flying, and it's like a 45-minute flight because it's like a 4-hour drive. I didn't want to drive in the city. I was just really anxious about it, and now I just get to get on a plane, go, and then take an Uber when I need to, and have a good time with my girls. I have been so stressed with work. Like, as much as I loved it, loved working as much as I was with my position, it was also really stressful and really hard because of the things that were happening in the world. Unfortunately, like when you're teaching a class of people and their parents are like doing things and saying things, like it does come into your classroom no matter what, like no matter what people believe and say and think. And so it was just stressful. It was really stressful. And so I am ready for just a weekend away where I have no responsibilities and I get to be with my best friends, some of them, because I have lots of best friends. And I always feel like I have to like say that because I feel guilty about it, but they all get it. I'm excited about it. You know, I want to see if this will. So this is the only thing. I do know that I want to ink this up with Age of Aurum because I want to try it for 1 and for 2, but does it fit? Yes. Okay, so I didn't know if it would fit in the Ferris wheel press ink bottles. Okay, so this, here we go. I am not great at filling vac pens, and so I am nervous about this. I always get nervous every time. So I like to push it to like halfway because then it doesn't fill the whole pen, because I won't use the whole thing. I know me. I'll get bored. Hang on. I need to shake and shimmy this one more time. Shake and shimmy one more time. I'm just anxious. But yeah, I'm excited. I get to see Sailor Moon live. Sailor Moon has meant so much to me my whole life. I actually have a tattoo of Sailor Moon that I got after a job, or after like another sub job that was long term, that I had a really hard time leaving. I'm like tearing up as I'm thinking about it. And I was like, I just want to do something for myself because I'm so sad. I just like, I'm working to get my own classroom and I'm getting there. It's just really hard to like be in this like limbo where you fall in love with these kids and then you are gone. And they have a hard time with it too. What? It didn't work. Did it work that time? Why is it not working? Oh, goodness. Do I need to like pull it and then? Nope, it's not working. So my vac is not working, but this is what I really like about my Asvines. And I wasn't sure it was going to work in this Ferris wheel press bottle because yeah. That's why I wonder if other ones are that way. Like I have my tools, some of my tools, but yeah, but I got a tattoo of Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon has been with me my whole life, pretty much. Not my whole life, I guess, but as far as I can remember, it was like one of these like bright spots in my childhood, and I was obsessed with Sailor Moon. Like I was gonna marry Tuxedo Mask. Like I was gonna marry him, and I was gonna be Sailor Moon. I grew my hair out when I was like 14 to be just her, and I was like one of those kids who, see, you can do this. Yeah. And you don't even use the vac fill. Haha. Get around the problems. I'm a problem solver. But hopefully if you have Asvines and you've never done that, guess what? You can do that. Yeah, anyway, so Sailor Moon is just a big thing to my whole life. Like it was the reason I drew, the reason everything. I was part of this like forum community with fan fictions. Yes, I was a fan fiction, Sailor Moon only though, fan fiction girly, and there was this website, and it's so funny to me now because of ASMR. It was a website back in the early 2000s, late 1990s, early 2000s, that hosted a bunch of fan fiction, like romance fan fiction of Sailor Moon. And it had a big forum, so I was on there every single day. This writes like a dream. But yeah, the forum, as I get back to it, the forum was a Sailor Moon romance. So it was moonromance.com. And then they switched to moonromance.net. And then the owners and eventually like had to quit. But I spent so much of my life on there. Okay, so Birmingham Pens Kraken's Wake. Look at how pretty that is. Maybe I'll put that in my stub. I don't know. Maybe I'm like, what do I put in my stub? I do think I really like that Violet Dreams though. That's really pretty. So I'm putting shimmer in all three of these. Oh well. Okay. But this handles beautifully. This Age of Aurum though is a really good. I don't know if Ferris Wheel Press like reformulated their inks, but the last few inks that I've gotten from them are just like, when they have shimmer, they're just beautiful, and I've been really enjoying them. So yeah, let's see, hopefully this one works. Why aren't they working? Do I just not have enough ink in them? Am I doing this wrong? There it goes. Look at that. So sometimes you have to like redo it and jimmy rig it and whatnot. But I'm just so excited about getting out with my friends. Like I have not gotten out much since working. I'm excited about being a full-time teacher, but it takes up a lot of your life. So I just love this color. Ooh, it makes me so happy. And it looks so it looks so good with that. This may become a new favorite pen. And it is a medium, so, which is what I thought. The Asvine mediums feel and write almost like a broad nib, so yeah. Awesome. Look at that. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. So then we've got chlorophyll. Ooh, as I'm making messes. Always, always pure chaos. Like, look at that. Look at my hands. Yeah. Always. If you don't have ink on your hand, are you really actually playing with fountain pen inks? I don't know. This is BPC chlorophyll. I'm almost thinking, yeah. So let's put this right next to it. Yeah, that's pretty. I like that. And, oh man, do I even try to vac fill? I have successfully vac filled these little sample vials before, but I just am not feeling it. I've already failed a couple times. And I have my little pipette here, so I'm gonna just pipette this bad boy. Yeah. More pipetting. Because why not? When in doubt, pipette, right? I don't know. I'm just being weird. And, oh. Yeah, pipette your pen before you have ink in it. That will work. Okay, let's see here. All right. I like to get around into it, and I go past the little stopper. And because it is not like, yeah, that should be enough ink. Yeah, especially then, I don't know, because this is Robert Oster's shimmer ink. It can be so hit or miss with it. I don't know if this ink is gonna flow well, is even with a stub nib. I just don't want to take any chances and waste all of my ink. So yeah, because I've still got about half a vial left. All right, awesome. Let's see how this looks. And then I think that's it. But yeah, this is, I was gonna do this. It probably would have taken me half the time to do this if I was doing it off camera, but maybe not, because you know what would have happened is I would have went and looked for more inks. And I kind of was like, this ink I'm feeling, this ink I'm feeling. I was literally just like, what am I feeling for inks? Let's see here. Sometimes I'll do this and like pull it and like slowly do this so you can kind of get some ink into the reservoir. And I don't know, maybe somebody else knows why, but I go backwards and like swipe that where the little hole is on the top, and I swipe it to try to get it to flow, because it seems to flow that way before it flows from the bottom of the ink. And I don't know why that is. I need to like do some more studying on actual fountain pens and why it does that. I don't know. Haha, there we go. And this is Robert Oster's Violet Dreams. Is it Violet Dream or Violet Dreams? Dreams. Just love that. Yeah, that is so funny to me. What is the shimmer? I think the shimmer in this is even very similar. No, it's different than the glass bead game. One second here. I have this. So this is my pen that has the Jane Eyre. I really want to see it. This pen has my Jane Eyre and glass bead game mix by wearing. Look at that. Look at that. That. Gosh. But however, I'm really glad I only bought a sample of this, because I made like a whole vial of this glass bead. Although, can you compare? I don't know if you can see this on camera. I call this the Jane Bead game, because it's Wearingoule's Jane Eyre and the Glass Bead Game by Wearingoule. And so it is a little different than the normal ones, but the Glass Bead Game has this shimmer that is unreal, but it's also unreadable. And it is slightly different. So, I mean, this one's still more gray. So, yeah, no, I do like Violet Dreams, but I love this so much more. And I already have like 2 full bottles of Jane Eyre and a full bottle of Glass Bead Game. I don't need a full bottle of Violet Dreams, like, unless I absolutely loved the like more orangey, or like not orangey, pinky, like warm tone. And I don't. I do like it. I like it with those, but I love my Jane Bead Game. How much do I have left in this too? Because I mean, I have more, but am I moving? Yeah, I'm going to move that on to next month. But yeah, it's very similar. Very, very similar. So I guess if you already have Violet Dreams, you don't need my fancy mix. But also, yes, you do. Because it is, I just can't describe this like, I don't know if you can even see it on camera. I can't describe how beautiful that shimmer is. It is literally like, it catches, it's like that moment with the diamond in your ring and it like catches the light. That's what it is. It's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. It is, okay. I'm still obsessed with it, but okay. So there's my inks. There's my pens. So this one has Violet Dreams. This one has Chlorophyll. This one has Age of Aurum, and this one has Rainbow's End. And so those are the pens, along with, I think I'm going to pack a couple Twisbees and pray that they don't explode on me. I'm gonna pack a couple Twisbees, but yeah, I think that's what I'm taking with me, and I think that'll be really fun for, I don't foresee myself journaling too much. I mean, I might journal, but I think I want to get like a pink in there too. So that would be where the Twisbee would come in. Pink or a red for like the Sailor Moon galleys, or maybe a blue. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, this was my video, me chatting again. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. Please let me know if you found any of this helpful, if you enjoy videos like this. I don't know if it's something that people really actually enjoy, or if they're like, meh, whatever, show me more inks or show me other stuff. But this is like me and processing. Like, this is how I process what I'm doing with my inks. So I'm kind of just trying to share my process of how I come up with what I'm doing, or what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and what I'm thinking about. And I'm just, yeah. But okay, let's just one more time, because this is what spurred this. Well, my trip, this is what spurred it. Oh, I just love it. Ah, it is so pretty. So pretty. Like, look at those nibs. Oh man. So it's like, okay, this one looks really great. I have two more. What am I going to put them on? Like, would it be pretty with this? I don't know. Would it be pretty with that? I wish that there was hardware that was like clear, because yeah, I don't think I like the rainbow with the gold. No. But maybe a couple of my other ones. Like, I have P20s that might be pretty with, but look at that. Look at that. Oh, it makes me want to go buy more black ones. All right, anyway, if you got this far and you stayed with me, leave me a rainbow emoji. If you don't want to do anything else, like if you want to comment, please comment. I love to chat with people and see where other people are feeling in this. I will post links to the V126. I do really like this pen, even though I am just not obviously like this pen. I bought 3 of them or 4 of them. I really like this pen. It is such a budget-friendly pen that is such a good writer. It's comfortable. It comes in a lot of colors. Like, it is, like, there's a couple other colors that I've been eyeing, like the white frost. There's a white frost, and there's this like brown swirl one. I will probably get those eventually, but they are a really nice writer. I do usually have at least 2 Asvines inked up. And they're just budget friendly, but like, you can do things like throw a new nib on it, or even like pull nibs out and replace it with other number 6 nibs, because they fit. And so I do a lot of customization that way, and it's been a lot of fun to play with them. But yeah, I do have the links. I'll have the links in the description. There is still my Atlas discount code if there's anything you need to pick up from Atlas, like, you know, Jane Eyre and Glass Bead Game or Age of Aurum, because they're fantastic inks. And my code Amanda10 gets you 10% off your order, and I'm shocked and blown away. This community, just, I love the pen community. People have used my link, and it brings my heart so much joy that you're watching and you're caring enough. And I really thank you so much, because this is fun for me, and this is my hobby, and I love being able to share what I'm doing with others. So have a great one, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.